on Facebook Live. I want to say a special thanks to our guest, Lou Ransom. Here's the problem with Lou. We could do an hour show and still not, but next time you're here, I want to get back to this media thing because our role is definitely changing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks so much for joining us today, Lou. We're going to switch gears altogether. Came across a fascinating story on CBS. I want to thank one of our producers, Aviva Radbourd, for bringing this to my attention. It's the kind of story that would normally run like in Black History Month, but we're going to share it with you right now and wait till you hear about this very special wedding anniversary.
At the Mount Airy Resort in the Poconos of Pennsylvania, Reverend Gilbert Caldwell and his wife Grace are arriving for their second honeymoon.
We're here, we're here, we're here.
They were greeted warmly.
Oh, how are you?
A sharp contrast to their first visit 60 years earlier. In 1957, they were married in North Carolina, then drove 8 hours only to be turned back for being black.
How did they put it? Did they give you a reason?
First, they pretended I didn't have a reservation, where I actually brought a copy. And then, of course, they said, but if we said yes, our guests would be very unhappy.
They had to stay at a black-owned hunting lodge instead.
Men with these big guns.
Not what you were planning on for your honeymoon?
Not what we were planning on.
Prodded partly by that experience, Gil immersed himself in the civil rights movement, working side by side with Martin Luther King Jr. Today, he speaks about the movement, which is how he ended up at Bear Tavern Elementary in Titusville, New Jersey last year. He told the honeymoon story, as he'd done 100 times before. But for whatever reason, this group of fifth graders really took it to heart.
At the end of the story, I was like, that's just terrible.
It was really heartbreaking. Just because it's just so wrong.
I feel like this is the worst thing that someone could do to someone.
Even months after the Caldwells' visit, kids like Emily Eshelman are still this affected.
You feel bad for them that they had to go through that?
A ton.
A ton?
Yeah.
Which is why each fifth grader wrote a letter to Mount Airy. One said, "The Caldwells made me think about not only standing up for myself, but standing up for others and fixing mistakes that were made in the world." In closing, the kids requested an all-expense-paid honeymoon redo, which they got.
It makes me feel really good inside because we know that even though we're just kids, we made an impact on the world.
It was really magnificent to know that kids cared that much. Oh, the rug feels so nice.
I should mention that the original Mount Airy was torn down years ago.
What a beautiful place.
This is a new building with new owners who were just so impressed with the kids, they wanted to help make it right.
Maybe was this worth waiting 60 years for?
Obviously, this does not make up for decades of racial injustice, but it's a step and a sign that we can get there. Steve Hartman, on the road, in the Poconos.
How about that? And you know what? Sometimes we underestimate the power of our children. And it also goes to show you why it's so important that our children understand history, what has happened in history, because it helps shape them as they go forward. Switching gears now altogether, but still talking about children. This week's waiting child. I can't wait for you to meet Michaela, who's got a smile that will just warm your heart. Hey, Karen. How are you? This is Michaela, and she's going to meet with Lori today to get her makeup done. 17-year-old Michaela is, well, a teenage girl. She has a lot of interests, but she loves makeup.
Okay, so what do you want to do? Just let me do my thing?
Yeah.
See what happens?
Michaela likes school. Math is her favorite subject, and English, well, her least. Why don't you like English?
It's so hard. I don't even speak proper English.
I always struggled with my eyebrows to make them even.
Michaela likes to read and play soccer and football. I was surprised when she told me her favorite singer.
You know Luther Vandross?
Yeah, that's old school.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing knowing Luther Vandross?
My mom used to sing his songs to me at night.
There's a gentleness to Michaela, and it comes across when you sit down and talk with her.
I'm an average person, and I had the opportunity to do something good.
Michaela plans to go to college with a dream of one day becoming a computer software engineer. She'd like to have a forever family because right now, she says, she's missing out on some of the fun of being a teen.
I don't get to be a normal child. I don't get to experience going out with friends, going to movies.
But what she hopes to do is to become a bright light in a family she can call her own. Michaela is a waiting child.
And you can look in the big mirror. There you go.
And if you'd like more information about Michaela or any of the children waiting to be adopted in our area, you can contact the Statewide Adoption Network at 1-800-585-SWAN. You can also go to our website at kdka.com and click on any of the children who are still waiting to be adopted. In the meantime, I am Lynne Hayes-Freeland. Thanks for joining me. Next week, we're going to talk about a protest that's been going on in Pittsburgh over the last week or so. We're going to talk to some of the voices behind that protest and more. We'll see you then.